Well, there's a reason that we keep coming back to the Get-In.
Is there anybody in here that would like to talk to us?
We'll be performing an actual investigation. It's not a ghost tour.
Okay, we'll start this way.
Video and photos are very rare, and this happens to be one of the locations we've got some of our best evidence out of.
Keep in mind the history of this place. This place was built to be a college just after the turn of the century.
Is there anybody in here?
And then during the war it was turned into a tuberculosis hospital.
It's a fabulous place. It's got great history. The building's very important to the community.
This used to be the boiler room.
People that come out to investigate with us on these investigations get to see a portion of the building that they wouldn't normally ever get to see. It's only open when we're here.
Is there anybody here like to introduce yourself to us tonight?
They come along and they get to experience, hopefully, some of the activity, hopefully capture some evidence, because they are allowed to bring their own equipment, their cameras, whatever they want to use throughout the night. And in return, it helps the owner.
Do you like the restorations that Tony is doing to this building?
Each team will be on a floor, and then throughout the night, when a team finishes on a particular floor, they'll come back to base, and then they'll wait for the rest of the teams to check in, and then we'll switch up, and we'll do that all night long.
I expect to spend hundreds of hours sitting quietly, asking questions, and I keep my fingers crossed that we'll maybe get 3 seconds worth of something neat.
We know that there's those of you that frequent up here, so why don't you let us know that you're here?
I definitely think there's something else out there. I mean, the world's too big for us to just be in it, and there's just too many odd occurrences that can't be explained.
You spend a lot of time in here just watching the world go by?
There's certain rooms that just give me a worse feeling than others.
Did you perhaps work on the boilers down here?
I want to see something move, or I don't know, see something blow in the wind there's no wind. I don't know. I want to see something.
There's been so much work done here. I remember the very first investigation we did here. We set up in the hallway upstairs, and they were not finished. It looked just like it did when the doors closed. And we actually had plastic blocking off the hallway to try and get heat. And we were all blue all night. It was so cold. Well, now that entire floor has been renovated. It was renovated into hotel rooms. There's been a lot of painting done and walls fixed and walls restabilized. It's continuing. The public's allowed to join us. They, of course, pay a fee, but that money doesn't go to the IPRG. Here it goes to the owner to help restore the building so that they can keep it for the community. Right now, because of the way things have gone since Tony took over the ownership of the building, if it continues the way it is and we don't get more support and help in here for him, it's very possible that the community could lose this building. And it's one of the only buildings left from the old TB hospital.
I think it's a beautiful building, and I never even knew it was here until we started studying about the history of the college and then the TB hospital. And so I think it's wonderful, the money that we put into it. I hope to see it get refurbished in the full extent.